It's a new day, which means it's a new console mod drop for Baldur's Gate 3, so as always let's go over it, an overview of all the new mods, check some of them out, so let's dive on in. Chizfreak brings us the Aura of Hate fix for Oathbreakers, and essentially this now means that the Aura of Hate will also affect Undead and Fiends armored attacks, not just melee weapon attacks. So as you can see in the description, it now means that your animated zombies will benefit too. So if you want a little bit more sort of DPS from your summons, check this one out. Nexus gave Semerskro, again probably butchered that name as I always do, but they bring critical mockery, which now means that every time you land a critical hit or miss, you'll get some vicious mockery lines. So nice little flavour to the game. Skirby is once again on the list, thanks for all you do Skirby for the modding community, and they bring us Evelyn's Monarch, which is a huge grenade launcher you can use in the game. This thing is awesome, as you can see here. Get a bunch of explosive ammo, water ammo, lightning ammo, cloud kill ammo, like possibilities are just endless. So let's check this out. So when you get this, you can get this in many different places. You can get it in Act 1, 2, 3, you can even get it in the tutorial chest. You'll get the Monarch Vault Case. Now within the Monarch Vault Case, as you can see here, there are a bunch of them, and each one has a different amount of damage. So we're at the end game, so let's take the high level one, and we'll get this equipped. We'll actually pick the right thing. There we go. And now we have all our ammo we can use. I don't want to hit the owlbear cub, otherwise that's going to cause a small nightmare for me. And there you go, we can fire off huge heavy attacks with this. And we can fire a rapid fire, which will be 6 projectiles. So you can just decimate enemies with this. So if you're looking for just a Grenader build for this game, then check out Evelyn's Monarch. Akelka brings us the glowing body tattoo vanilla Dragonborn CC. As you can see here, we get a bunch of glowing Dragonborn tattoos. These, compared with some like the horn ones and the face glowing and the eye glowing ones, you can make some awesome looking Dragonborns. So if you really want to just have a badass looking Dragonborn like Barbarian or something, then add this one to your collection. Havsglimt comes once again with another subclass, and this time we get the Green Reaper Ranger subclass, and this one seems to all be about poisons. So I think this is so cool. I love a good poison build in a video game, especially in RPG. Anyone that watches this channel regularly probably knows I love my rogues. Poison ties into that so well. So this is a subclass I am very excited for. I will be doing a full build guide for this, so you can check this one out. And yeah, that's going to be coming in the next few days. Now Strello brings the hybrid UI, and this is designed to combine the controller UI you'll find often on like consoles and stuff with the mouse and keyboard UI. So as you can see, they have changed a lot of the UI here. So if you want to play Baldur's Gate with a controller but you're used to the PC UI, or you just think the PC UI looks a little bit more manageable, then maybe this is the mod for you. Scopy is back once again with the Infinity Nexus mod, and as you can see here, you can get it in the tutorial chest, Aaron Act 1, Quartermaster Tally Act 2, and Dattlin Act 3. And if we check these out, you can see this is a awesome looking gemmed staff. I think this has a very unique sort of appeal to it. So let's check this out quick. Now again, when you get this, you'll get a Nexus staff chest, and there are multiple options. We have a legendary and a legendary here, and as you can see, they are slightly different. So let's take both for now, and we'll use one at a time. So I will start with the Infinity Nexus Rod. As you see, plus 2 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls, Arcane Battery, Whisper of the Forgotten Power, and then a bunch of awesome abilities. So, we have a magic bolt we can fire off, just like that, and I love the special effects on this. We have a Cosmic Bolt, which is very much like a Eldritch Blast almost. And of course, we have a bunch of core abilities here. So let's do our Chaos Flare. As you can see, it is just the ultimate staff. So if you want a really high powerful staff, I think this would fit Gale really well. Check this one out. Isley brings us Isley's Altered Dies, and this basically changes how the base vanilla dies in the game look. So as you can see here, slightly just modifies them. So again, if you don't really want to download a bunch of dye mods, but you want to sort of change things up, this might be the one to go for. Nikokos brings less bulky Dragonborn head, and you probably guessed it before you even see the photos properly, but this is more of a thinner, sort of less wide Dragonborn head you can have. So if you want sort of a more compact, I guess would be the right term, Dragonborn head, a bit smaller than you can see, then check this one out. Buttered Side Down 1 brings Myrina no more tears, and essentially this will remove her from crying. So as you can see here, we have no more tears for Myrina. So she'll still be her usual self, but she won't have the aesthetic of the crying and the running makeup. Oh, for the Gamer brings the Oathbreaker armor, and I love this. You can get this from the tutorial test, and in game it looks like this. And this is how it looks in game. You saw it on the male body in the photos. This is on the female body, and I just love how this looks. I think it's awesome. And if we come into the stats, you see it's not that overpowered. It's pretty balanced, meaning you could add this into your game pretty easily and not feel bad about it being overpowered. The only thing is, it does count as medium armor, so a lot of other classes could use this. You could put this on your ranger, for example, if you really wanted to. Azazel Wasken brings us Orin the Red redesign, and this is a mashup between Azel and Laena, and this completely changes how Orin will look. As you can see, they have combined both of their designs into one, and I think this looks awesome. This is a very sort of... I could imagine this being Orin. If this was in the base game, I wouldn't, think twice about it. I think the design looks phenomenal. Gives me like major Poison Ivy vibes from Batman. So if you want to change Orin up, you can download this now. Yoon Moonsick brings us Recruit Housing in Act 1, and this allows you to do exactly what it says. Recruit Housing in Act 1. Not Paizo brings the Rings of Faerun, and as you can see there, this will add over 40 new rings across all 3 acts, giving you a whole bunch of different things. Things like the Ring of Penetration that will reduce armor class by 1 for 2 rounds sounds so fun. You can also find some of these in the tutorial chest, but overall this is a awesome little boost to just add a bunch of more rings, because there's not too many that I think are super usable depending on the build you're doing. Rise of the Gold members by It's Me Waldo adds a whole bunch of new content to the game. You get these awesome sort of like golden challenge enemies you can complete, sort of like your bounty board. As you can see, you get a whole bunch of new equipment and weapons, and a whole plethora of just challenges and all sorts of fun things to go through. So if you want to add some more new content to your game, you played it so much that you just need a little bit more, then maybe Rise of the Gold members is for you. Modesture is back with the Scythe of Micro, and this thing looks incredible. You can get this in the tutorial chest, and you can see it has a lot of good damage on it. So in game, this is how it looks. So here is the Scythe. It is 11 to 33 damage. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against your necromancy spells, and we gain Finger of Death and Call of the Damned. And as you can see, it is ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. We can do things like prepare, and when I can find it, big old main hand attack, just like that. So again, if you really want to add to your necromancy, this is probably an awesome mod for you. Terry Beria brings a rogue subclass, and this is the Soul Knife. Again, I will be doing a build guide for this, but this is essentially just psychic powers on your rogue. It's a lot of fun, so we will be doing this one in the next coming days. Nexus Gabe Camrescro is back again once again with Underdark Races Sunlight Sensitivity Fix. So this essentially just makes them a little bit more like seeable and stuff in dark environments, and disadvantage in sunlight. So this is a nice little buff and debuff for your more Underdark races. Pumpkin Bat brings us is Cat, and this means that you can transform us into a cat at will, because why not? Next up we have the Volblade, and this is a lightning infused greatsword, and this looks awesome. Now, you can get this in the tutorial chest, so this is how it looks in game. And this is the Volblade in action. As you can see, if we come over to it a bit more clearer here, it has 12 to 27 damage. It's also got 2d6 worth of lightning on it. We can do charged attacks, we can do effective transmission, and we gain Voltac Strike. Now obviously we don't have enough lightning charge to do this. This is one that you kind of have to build around, but this is such an awesome looking sword, and I think it fits so well. And that is all the new console mods that have landed this week. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this, and a huge thank you to all the mod makers for everything you do for the community. If you're ready, please drop the episode a like, helps me tremendously, and check out some of the mods if they take your fancy. Again, a huge thank you to everyone who contributes to the mods. If you're ready as well, please subscribe to the channel. I've got more guides too: Baldur's Gate, Sacred 2 Remaster, Elden Ring, Dragon Age, basically all the amazing RPGs you could ever need. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.